Thursday, January 24th, 12:30.
No, we actually talked about it. I think we're just going to keep this one.
We're at 7:46 at KNEB. It's time for News Extra. Today brought to you by Gering Civic Center. Here's Kevin Lund.
And thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. And our guests today are a couple of gals that are involved in the Western Nebraska Agri-Women Group, and they have formed here just recently. Kelly Downer is president. Becca Tompkins is treasurer. And Becca has a big notebook with all the information. And Kelly walks in, and she can just talk from the cuff on what's going on here. So
that's why we have Becca.
That's exactly right. Okay, so you guys have formed 6 months ago. Why don't you, Kelly, kind of talk about what you guys have done since forming 6 months ago? You formed when Jody Lamp and some other people, Karen Yost, the national president, were here kind of promoting the Wheat Harvest movie, right?
That's exactly right. We just kind of had a quick informational meeting, I guess you could call it. And from that derived a lot of interest in starting something up at the western end of the state. We do have Nebraska Agri-Women on the eastern end of the state. The more we discussed it, we're just like, there's a lot of distance between us and the other end of the state. And we're like, we'd really like to get something going here in our area so we can get people involved and really start promoting the truth on agriculture so people are understanding what's going on. So we started out in June, and we started out quick, and we hit the road running with Oregon Trail Days. We had a parade. We had a float in the parade. We handed out, I think, little tattoos for the kids. And then we moved on and did fair. We had a booth at the fair there. We had a bean dig for the kids. So that was a lot of fun. They would come in and they would dig through our tub of beans and find agriculture things. They'd find a horse, a cow, pizza, all of those sort of things. So then we kind of slowed down for a little bit. We got busy and everything. So now we're really looking to gear up and get started for 13. So
yeah, okay, and kind of a membership drive a little bit at the
right.
Farm and Ranch Show, right?
Yeah, we're really looking at this is going to be an all-encompassing deal for us. Obviously, we're still fairly new, so it's an introduction to who we are. We're going to talk about the benefits. We are an affiliate of American Agri-Women, so we're going to piggyback off of them. So I encourage everybody to go check out their website. It's got a lot of great information on it, and it'll tell you what you need to know about us as well.
All right. That's great. Yeah. Let's hand it over to Becca here real quick. You are the treasurer, so you get to do all the recording of events and so forth. So tell us when you guys meet and where, and how many members you have.
Currently we have 20 members. We'd really like to see that exponentially grow. We meet the first Thursday of every month at 6 o'clock at Farm Credit Services, and that is on 5th Avenue, and then
you go behind 2020.
By 2020, and then it's by the Social Security office, and that can place. And we're looking at adding an educational piece to our meetings as well as everything else that we do, because it's important that we're as educated if we're going out to educate the public. So we're looking at having some speakers start coming in and going over some of the positions that American Agri-Women have. Their legislative positions are the same as what we do. We, like Kelly said, we piggyback off of them. And so we just want anybody that is interested to come to those. You don't necessarily have to join, but just to learn more about our agriculture in our community. It's the reason why we're here. And so we're looking at getting people involved in that. It's just a great thing to do. We do have a lot of fun. And at the Farm and Ranch Show, we're going to be featuring pedal tractors. Frank Hippelman and Horizons West has donated the use of their pedal tractors to have races with the kids. It won't probably be as encompassing as like at fair or whatever.
Yeah.
It's 2 lanes, single time. We are asking for $1 a ride just because we are trying to get some funds to do some bigger things, and there will be prizes for the kids when they get done. So we're hoping that it'll just kind of be a fun little thing for the kids to do and to get the parents out to talk to us about it. It It is called Western Nebraska Agri Women, but that does not mean that you have to be a woman to be part of our organization. It's just that that's how it started, was a group
Don't
of
even
women.
have to be in agriculture.
No,
really.
you do
Just,
not.
Absolutely.
You absolutely do not have to be specifically in the ag field. If you think about it, though, everybody in our community is related to agriculture some way. So, quite frankly, if you eat, you are involved in agriculture.
You just don't know it.
Yeah. So it is open to anybody that has an interest. So we invite everybody to come out and see us and talk to us and learn a little bit more about what we're doing. Currently, we're also working with Ag in the Classroom. We have pen pals with 5 different classrooms on the eastern end of the state that our girls write to. And it's just really interesting. We don't think about it, but a lot of these kids have no idea what a sugar beet is, or what comes from a sugar beet even, or where their milk comes from. And our gals are helping to educate them on the farm life. And it's very interesting to see some of the things that they write back.
All right. Kelly Downer here, along with Becca Tompkins, and they are officials with the Western Nebraska Agri Women, and we're just trying to kind of promote their group a little bit. Yeah. Kelly is the president, Becca's the treasurer here, and Kelly, just briefly before we go, we got kind of a list of member benefits here, and people can go on the American Agri Women website if they want to find out more about the American Agri Women and what these gals espouse and so forth. But some of the member benefits, real quick.
Yeah, some of the member benefits. AAW has different group settings where they have meetings. Recently, they just had one in Denver, and I went to that. And they do offer some leadership seminars. They allow you to learn more about agriculture. They have all sorts of different programs that you can be involved in through them. So not necessarily saying that you need to go to every single thing, but you can be involved. You can, help write letters to your Congress. You can help do those things from your computer or from your home. So that's a benefit of being part of AAW and Western Nebraska Agri Women. There's lots of networking involved. The one I went to in Denver, everybody from the United States was there. We had some people from Canada there, so that was a lot of fun. It was very interesting. We did a Skype with our lobbyist. AAW has a lobbyist. We did a Skype with him, talked about the farm bill, so that was very informative, learned an awful lot. They talk about leadership development training, and again, there's a whole array of things that you can do with these. There's leadership, there's ag knowledge, there's, writing letters to Congress. There's all sorts of ways you can get involved. And like I said, you don't necessarily need to be attending everything, but you can do this from your home, you can do it from your computer, and that's a benefit of AAW. And then again, being part of Western Nebraska Agri Women, we get to enjoy that as well. So it provides great opportunity.
All right, these gals will be at the Farm and Ranch Show in February, so at the KNEB Farm and Ranch Show, so you'll want to catch them there. They also, once again, meet first Thursday of every month at the Farm Credit Services of America building. That's right behind 2020, next to the Social Security building, and they meet at 6 p.m. first Thursday of every month. So hope some gals go out there and join you. And,
absolutely.
And congratulations on forming the group. Good luck with it.
Oh, thank you very much.